Halo teman-teman, kali ini saya mau bahas tentang Scorpio New Moon dan tema yang muncul pada saat melihat energi New Moon kali ini adalah rising in wholeness. Now, why wholeness? Because Scorpio is the zodiac of authenticity. Dan wholeness di sini artinya you are being authentic, not just in the side that you show other people, tapi you're also authentic with your own shadows. So, Scorpio ini mungkin zodiak yang paling intens dan zodiak yang paling emotionally resilient, ya. Itu kenapa this is the zodiac of the sorceress, the shaman, and the alchemist. Why? Because Scorpio memiliki that power of transmuting the darkness and the shadow and combining it with the lightness, bringing whatever is in your shadow into the light, ya. Nah, itu kenapa whenever it's a Scorpio season, ini kesempatan untuk going deep into yourself, ya, understanding all your past patterns and how they're affecting your life right now, because your shadows can reveal a lot about your life purpose and your authentic self, ya. Jadi this is a moment of alchemy. This is a moment where we are called to understand ourselves, yeah, in order to grow. Because if you don't do that, if you put other people first, atau you try to understand other people, or even you try to project on other people and give them more power than they actually have, what we end up is deception. Then deception is actually not having the right vision, is not seeing with the correct eye. Deception is basically manipulation, and manipulation adalah pada saat you don't get to what you want directly, but you go through it in an indirect way, ya. So kalau kita lihat energi kali ini, mataharinya di gate 44, ground di gate-nya gate 24 ya, ada di head center, north node, south node masih Libra dan Aries ya, bulannya di gate yang sama dengan matahari, which is 44. This is splenic gate, which means it's a gate of awareness. And we'll talk about the rest of the planets. Tapi channel yang ada sekarang adalah 44 and 26, and this is intuitive understanding of what needs to be alchemized in your life and to surrender to whatever comes up. Kenapa? Karena gate 44 is awareness of past patterns, people skills, and potentials. Maksudnya apa? Gate 44 is a very cooperative gate, mungkin seperti itu. Karena gate 44 needs other people. It is the gate of understanding the frequency of everyone. Dan dengan frequency, I mean how everyone functions energetically. Okay? Atau let's say, how everyone fits in the puzzle of your life. Ya. Nah, the issue dengan gate 44 is when we don't have self-awareness. So instead of understanding where we fit inside this puzzle atau what function do we play atau what energy do we bring in any room atau in any situation, we focus on other people instead of focusing on our own work, on our skill, and on our own potential. And this will create a dynamic of codependency, meaning that I am dependent on the things that you do. And if you don't do the things that I need you to do, you are going to hurt me, atau you're going to bring injustice to me. Yeah. So this is about not falling victim to your past patterns just because you had issues atau trauma atau dysfunctional relationship. This is your opportunity to actually own your own power. Dan ini kenapa channel yang terbentuk adalah 4426. 26 is actually telling you is to focus on yourself. Ini it's called disebut dengan the gate of the egoist because it's in the ego center. Tapi gate 26 is actually the gate where all trauma is stored, tapi at the same time, it's also the gate of alignment and integrity, where you can work from the integrity of your own heart. Nah, ini kenapa disebut the energy to sell, because this is basically understanding what kind of transaction you can have with other people. Selling di sini artinya pertukaran. What value you need and what value do I need, and then we can exchange those values. So it's not always about business atau about being a salesman, yeah, but this is understanding what everyone needs and what I'm here, what can I bring to everyone, and how can we all prosper in a way that is empowering all of us, okay? Nah, sometimes this is hard to understand how you function within your whole relational dynamics, yeah? What is actually the value that you bring? What is actually the function that you play, ya? Dan ini kenapa grounding gate dari gate 44 ini gate 24 rationalization, dan ini ada di head center, dan ini bagian dari channel of the third eye, ya. Dan harmonic gate-nya ini akan aktif 2 minggu lagi. So basically this new moon is telling you prepare for whatever insight you will get in the next few weeks, because those insights are going to lead you to where you need to go, ya, for the next 6 months at least. Okay, so this is the gate of rationalization. Dan meskipun ada di ajna, the shadow of the ajna is when you use your mental energy to answer life's mysteries. Life mysteries are not answered with your mental capabilities. Life mysteries are answered with your inner knowing, with your insight, with divine guidance. Yeah. So this is not about doing more atau journaling more. This is actually dropping into that pause, dropping into that silence, being at peace, yeah, and letting go of any distractions. Oke, kalau kita lihat dari peta langit, ya, this is a new moon in Scorpio. Scorpio-nya ada di sini. Ini peta untuk Jakarta, ya. So setiap bagian pasti akan memiliki rumah yang beda-beda, ya. But anyhow, untuk rumah itu akan tergantung dari natal chart kalian. So look where Scorpio is in your natal chart. Oke, bisa jadi di rumah 6, bisa jadi di rumah 3, 8 kalau dia di saya 11 dan 12, ya. So those are the houses that you focus on. But basically, the Scorpio new moon dengan adanya Mercury di sini, ya, dan di Taurus kita ada Uranus, dan Uranus ini opposing Mercury. Okay, then what I want to focus on here as well, Pluto dan Mars. Okay, so let's take it one by one. So this is a new moon. This is a lot of water element, means that you need to go inside yourself. You need to focus on your emotion. Don't let your emotions spill on other people. This could be, ya, seperti biasa, because this is moon, a lot of emotionality, ya. But this is basically telling you to understand your feelings more, go into your feelings and understand that emotion, ya. Nah, yang kurang adalah there are no earth signs atau inner planetnya, ya. Which means that your vision atau whatever you get during this new moon atau whatever intention you set might lack this groundedness, yeah. So this is the point where you need to focus on atau to think how to do it later. Mungkin not in this new moon, but basically how can you ground that vision? How can you ground your the insights that you'll get, ya. Mutable mode artinya you need to be flexible during this time, ya. Many planets in retrograde, meaning that you need to, it's a deeper understanding. This is something that will come from inside instead of forced from the outside. Okay, Saturn in the midheaven ini penting, dan Neptune is also still the soul depositor. Okay, nah untuk new moon kali ini tidak sevolatile new moon sebelumnya atau full moon sebelumnya, ya. That was more volatile energy. Now this new moon ciri khasnya atau yang pattern yang terbentuk yang paling menonjol is this T square. So what this T square means is that we need to go towards this Saturn. Okay, then why I chose this? Because this is your fingerprint. This is your self expression. Setelah gate 44, aktivasi gate berikutnya adalah gate 1. Dan gate 1 is your authentic self expression. Yeah, it's how you differentiate yourself from other people. So this new moon basically is trying to tell you, answer this question, who am I? And who am I is not your work, is not your your social status, yeah. It's not what you do, yeah. It's who you are on an energetic level, and yeah, yeah, basically that. Okay, so kalau kita lihat ini tadi ya, so this is the ascendant. Energi ascendant memang nggak ada gate-nya, but this is something that you get to cultivate, okay? Jadi meskipun gate 16 nggak nyala dan you don't have that gate in your chart, nggak nyala di chartnya, but you have the gate in undefined, ya. Disebut undefined, which means that this is a gate atau an area where you can gain wisdom. So basically, gate 16 ini apa? This is the gate of skills, ya. Express yourself through the mastery, through repetition. This is basically telling you that you need to focus on the thing that you like and express that. Ini terhubung dengan throat. So this is an energy of expression. Okay, knowing your mastery and expressing it. Nah, and then gate 26 is tadi the egoist, ya. So basically, know your skill, believe in yourself, just do it, don't focus on other people. Dan Saturn, ini fokusnya, don't doubt yourself. Even if past data told you that you are unable to go to where you want to go, yeah, it's not, it's apa ya, it's irrelevant, mungkin seperti itu. As long as you are willing to put in the work, as long as you are willing to put yourself out there, ya, and not isolate yourself atau not suppress atau self-sacrifice, ya, focus on yourself, you will be able to reach that, ya. Don't get stuck in your suspicion, doubt, atau mistrust, okay? Nah, and the second thing is Pluto versus Mars. Di sini ada oposisi, di sini masih di Capricorn dan Marsnya masih di Cancer. I made a video about that. Tapi yang menarik adalah Scorpio is ruled by Mars. Itu kenapa meskipun Scorpio is a water planet, but the moon is not very comfortable when it comes to Scorpio. Jadi kalau ada new moon di Scorpio, this is a bit uncomfortable when it comes to feelings. Kenapa? Because Mars rules Scorpio. So this is about acting out on your emotions atau using your emotion as a weapon atau as a tool. Ya, itu shadownya. But the highest expression is tadi, the shamanic energy, the ability to alchemize your hurt, your wounding, your pain, your trauma, and create something out of all that, yeah, to transcend all that wounding and suffering, yeah. Then Pluto juga is the ruler of Scorpio. So both Mars and Pluto are playing essential roles in this new moon, ya. Jadi Capricorn dan Cancer are playing an important role, dan Scorpio itu ada di tengah-tengah. So this is a square. Okay, so square is usually some kind of conflict, ya. Tapi opposition is about balancing energies. Dan balancing energy di sini, ini Mars. Mars is in gate 56, and this is in the throat center. So 56 is the energy of stimulation. On a personal level, yeah, 56 will give you ideas atau will bring stories of people atau situations that you yourself were able to overcome a lot of the hardships that you are facing right now. Ya, jadi misalnya if you're facing a problem in relationship, you will think back and oh ya, aku dulu pernah punya masalah yang sama, but now I'm able to overcome that, and now I think I can do the same with the problem that I have, and I can transcend this situation. The energy of stimulation is basically grounded in divine trust, not your self trust ya, karena ini this is throat dan terhubung dengan your head center, and the head center is basically telling you don't rely on your own mental abilities, but rely on divine guidance ya. Then the grounding gate is gate 60. It's about acceptance of limitation. Then this is the theme that we have been faced with ya semenjak 2020, if I'm not, 2020. It's about accepting those limitations and transcending them. Energi dari 60 is breaking through the vessel ya, sama seperti pohon bonsai ini, whatever prison you're put in and whatever name you give to that prison atau that limitation, is it the system, is it the matrix, is it the government, is it the patriarchy, atau whatever name ya you put and you use for your limitation, this is the time to transcend it, and transcending that using your ability to stimulate new ideas ya. Jadi shadownya is to not be stuck in limitation and not be distracted, tapi understand where you are and enrich yourself with past experiences of success that you have been through and others have been through, and know that whatever you want is possible. Yeah, why? Because this is the path of justice, and intoxication di sini artinya the divine intoxication, understanding that God has ways that we might not understand in turning our turmoils into victories. Mungkin seperti itu. Okay, so basically, this is the energy that we need to steer away from, feeling limited and being distracted. Yeah, that's why untuk for Pluto and Mars, you need to see where Capricorn and Aquarius is in your chart. Kalau di sini kan Capricorn ada di sini, bukan Aquarius, Mars, sorry. Yeah, so and look where you need to take your power back. Karena sebentar lagi Pluto akan masuk ke Aquarius, and this is actually the last time. Enggak, tahun depan nanti dia masuk ke Capricorn sebentar lagi, but for a while. But basically, this is telling you to take your power back, yeah, and own whatever trigger, whatever issues, whatever problems appear, yeah. That's where you can turn the whole situation and make it in your favor, ya. Lalu Uranus dan Mercury, karena di sini ada opposition juga, ya. Uranus atau Mercury is the higher octave of Mercury is Uranus, so they are basically compatible, ya, compatible planets. Jadi pada saat Uranus and Mercury are in opposition, this is a way of telling you that you need to double focus on this area of your life. Okay, this is the gate of Uranus, dan ini retrograde udah beberapa bulan ya, in the gate of contribution. Okay, dan ini ada di throat. It's basically telling you to get out of your comfort zone, be authentic, understand your contribution. Dan kontribusi lagi-lagi, it's not about what you do, but it's about how you function energetically. Which piece of the puzzle are you? Yeah. And it doesn't matter how small it is at all, because we are all only pieces of the puzzle, yeah. Whether it be colorful atau plain, whatever that is, we play a role, yeah. Because without us, the whole picture will not be whole, will not be complete. Okay. Then gate 8, it's the diamond of the self, is understanding how precious you are, how valuable you are. Because if not, then you will be mediocre. Then style di sini, you will not have that unique expression. You will not have that exquisiteness, yeah. And instead, you'll become artificial or wooden, ya, stiff, stuck. Okay. Nah, untuk Mercury kali ini, pesannya adalah gate 14, the power scale. Ini compatible dengan energi 16 tadi. Tapi kalau energi 16, it's about expressing that and working with other people, yeah, to improve where you are good at. 16 itu the energy of mastery, ya, of repeating the same things until you reach a level of embodiment atau authentic mastery, ya. Kalau 14 ini ada di sacral, which is about the energy, the life force, the activities that you do that fill your cup, that enrich your vitality and your livelihood. Okay. And this is the way to multiply resources. This is a way where you can work but not get burned out. Karena energi dari 14 temanya adalah radiating prosperity. And the path to that is to not compromise on your talent, your skill, your passion, which all lead to your purpose. Because if you don't compromise in that, if you don't become mediocre, you will reach competence. And this will bring you bounteousness, prosperity, and abundance. Basically, yeah, this is a way out of being enslaved by the system atau whatever prison you put yourself in. Okay. Nah, so this is the programming pattern 8 dan 14, and like any balancing atau opposing forces, this might take a while for us to be able to observe the energy of both, yeah, of transcending mediocrity, having our own style and self-expression, and reaching competence. So it will take time, and it's fine. Okay, lagi-lagi look in your chart where Taurus sama Scorpio is, ya, karena ini adalah tema dari new moon kali ini. Okay, which part of your life you need to take more accountability and to not compromise in, and to be more authentic, and to have that perseverance to go through it, ya. Itu kenapa new moon kali ini temanya adalah authenticity, courage, and persistence. Persist, that is the way forward. But do not persist on things that are not authentic to you. Do not fall to manipulation, okay? Do your shadow work, ya. Dan ini mungkin I leave you with these thoughts, ya, because Scorpio moon is about cycles of death and rebirth, what needs to die, and what you want to bring forth in the new and near future. Okay? Happy new moon. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.